Kigali has steadily warmed into the hearts of millions of tourists seeking to experience a welcoming city with a slower pace of life and reserved atmosphere. This attractive urban center is one of the cleanest and safest cities in all of Africa. Over the last 2 decades, Rwanda's lush, hilly capital has developed into a vibrant, cosmopolitan destination, teeming with art, culture, and cuisine. The once sleepy capital city has evolved into one of the safest cities in the world, as well as the hippest city in Africa. Here are some interesting things about Kigali.
Hey, I'm on vacation.
Number 7. National parks in Rwanda. I've got a crush on the world. For nature love, Rwanda has many national parks to get closer to wildlife. It is a landlocked East African country boasting imposing mountains and spectacular wildlife. Park National Volcans remains one of the best places in East Africa to track silverback gorillas, a rare species that inspired the Hollywood blockbuster Gorillas in the Mist. Gorilla trekking is now the biggest attraction for visitors to Rwanda. Akigera National Park has plenty of beautiful birds, and it is famous for bird watching. It is one of the only places on the continent where visitors can watch a zebra roam wild, buffalo, and elephants. Nianwe Forest National Park resides as the country's largest and most important area of spectacular biodiversity. Boasting over 1,000 plant varieties, hundreds of bird species, and 75 types of mammals. It is home to a rich and incredible array of natural wildlife, flora, and fauna. Gishwati Mukura National Park is one of the few remaining montane rainforests in Africa. Visitors will reach the outer perimeter of the forest, a lush green spectacle bursting with the sounds of wild animals. Number 6. Best hotels to stay in Rwanda. There's a remarkable transformation taking place in Rwanda, a country once overshadowed by its history. From the scoured mountains and lush rainforests to green cities and countryside villages, the sense of optimism is impossible to ignore.
Yeah, boy.
Rwanda Village Resort offers pet-friendly accommodation in Kigali. The resort has a barbecue and views of the lake, and guests can enjoy a meal at the restaurant. Some rooms include a seating area for your convenience. A terrace or balcony are featured in certain rooms. Hotel the Milcolines is situated a short distance from attractions such as Kigali City Tower. Hotel the Milcolines also boast free Wi-Fi, while some rooms include pool views. At the accommodation, the rooms come with air conditioning and a flat-screen TV. Magashi offers a classic safari experience in one of the world's gorilla trekking capitals, an upscale luxury tented camp that offers every creature comfort imaginable. Magashi will make your stay an unforgettable one. Serena Hotel is located on a private beach on the banks of Lake Kivu, one of Africa's Great Lakes. Here, you'll be able to tan, swim, and build sandcastles to your heart's content. Lake Kivu's tranquil waters are not the hotel's only drawcard. There are a host of other activities for every type of traveler to enjoy. Number 5. Transportation in Rwanda. Rwanda boasts a really reliable public and private transit system, making traversing the land of 1,000 hills all the easier. Bus stations are located in all of Rwanda's major cities and towns, with buses driving both local and national routes. Local buses crisscross Kigali, Musanze, Gisenyi, Kibuye, Chenguvu, and Butare, making their way to each neighborhood throughout the day. Every city or town has a bus stop or terminal for the cross-country national buses. For national buses originating in Kigali, head to the Nyabugogo bus terminal. Nyabugogo, while loud, busy, and at times overwhelming, is really well organized. Number 4. Business opportunities in Rwanda. Rwanda has been ranked as the 3rd country in Africa with an ease of doing business. Its private sector also has an organized means of operation that proves beneficial to those seeking investments. Research shows that Rwanda's business-friendly environment was established by the extreme efforts of the government to boost the economy and provide developmental changes. The agro-processing sector in Rwanda is a lucrative sector with multiple business opportunities. Rwanda has accommodating agro-climate conditions to support the production of agricultural produce. This presents an avenue for food processing to increase within the economy. Rwanda is an exporter of agro-processed products to a number of countries, allowing this sector to amount to 1/3 of the nation's GDP. Tourism in Rwanda has progressed from an underground industry to one of the largest in Africa and extending to the world. One of Rwanda's focuses is on tourist arrival, which is why hospitality is a good area to invest in. Hotels are being increased, especially in Rwanda's capital, Kigali, to properly cater for the accommodation needs of tourists. Restaurants and tourist attractions are being improved upon, and this opens up more investment opportunities. Number 3. Things to do around Kigali. Kigali is the main commercial, political, and cultural center in Rwanda. It is like a mirror into everything good about the country because everything starts and ends in Kigali. The landscape in the city is also something to rave about because it is dominated by prominent hills, eye-catching buildings, and other landmarks. The Inama Arts Center has become the place to visit to see contemporary art in Kigali. Tourists may see modern takes on traditional African crafts, abstract and expressive portraits, mixed media works depicting scenes of African life, and some of the best artwork in Rwanda. Amahoro Stadium is the best place to see sports and entertainment in Rwanda. The stadium also hosts rugby matches, live performances, marathons, and other events. The stadium pays homage to this important piece of history with events of remembrance around the anniversary of the genocide. Kigali is a city on the move. The convention center, completed in 2016 and one of Kigali's most interesting and colorful buildings, is attached to the Radisson Hotel and across the street from the also new Kigali Heights Shopping Center. Number 2. Horse riding, skydiving, and golfing in Rwanda. Horse riding is organized at Rwanda Park and also Fazendasanga on Mount Kigali. This is an exciting adventure where participants go to discover the breathtaking landscapes of the tourism sites in Kigali countryside on a horse. Horse riding open to both learners and experts. Learners have to first go through lessons on the basics of jumping onto a horse and managing movement. Skydiving is a daredevil activity to do in Rwanda. It involves jumping in a free fall from a small plane and stabilizing with the help of a parachute. Skydiving is a sport that was borrowed from military paratroopers. It is managed by the Rwanda Aviation Authority. When you visit Kigali Golf Club in Nyarutarama, you will find most of the golfers are government officials, tourists, expatriates, and businessmen. This 18-hole course requires a regular membership fee, which may not be affordable for the ordinary local. You can visit the club once in a while and get a chance to mingle with some of the influential residents of the city. Golfing equipment can be hired for free. Number 1. Interesting facts about Rwanda. Rwanda is also known as the land of 1,000 hills because most of the country is covered by rolling grassy hills. Hills and valleys covered by lush vegetation make up the Rwandan landscape. There could be more than 1,000 hills dotting this evergreen landscape, only made bare in some parts by human activity and erosion. The Kurisimbi volcano in the Virunga Mountains is the highest point in Rwanda. Although photographs of Rwanda feature bright blue lakes with lush forests and towering volcanoes, the country is landlocked. Animal and environmental conservation is a big priority of Rwanda. Rwanda became known around the world for banning plastic bags in an effort to go green. The Rwandan government and various NGOs have also worked tirelessly to protect the gorilla population and other wildlife, along with protecting their natural habitat. Lake Kivu is dotted with islands, many of which have unique inhabitants and stories. This island is appropriately called Bat Island because it is home to thousands of fruit bats. Please share your views about this video in the comment section. Do hit the notification bell for more interesting videos from around the world. We at Fine Travel carry out a lot of research and talk to officials, residents, and travel guides to give you information that is true and accurate, to help you find the best locations in the world where you can settle or visit. We are committed to providing you with the best possible information about pros and cons of different places around the world, so you can make an informed and sensible choice about where to reside or settle. Thanks for watching. Eat, sleep, travel, and stay calm.